I'd like to just start with, just very thankful to Starkville and Mississippi State for the first-class experience they gave us on our experience here, and just we came up short, didn't have enough to compete the way that we wanted to compete in this tournament, and just thankful for the way that we were treated, thankful for all the things that took place throughout. It's been a tough couple days with weather and stuff, but really appreciate the effort and the work that everybody put in.
This time we'll take questions for the student athletes, please. If you'd wait till the mic gets to you. We've got a question down front.
For either one of you guys, it seemed like obviously you had momentum right out of the gate here. At what point did you feel like it was starting to swing, and what was kind of the mood in the dugout? Did you guys feel like you could get that momentum back your way?
There's not a point where we get down where we feel like the momentum's gone. As a senior, I feel like to keep the dugout up and active, that we can come back from any lead or any loss or anything like that. So there was never a point where we were down. We always thought we were still in the game. A couple hits there in the 8th, and we're right back in it. It's just, that's baseball, and that's how it went. So.
Got a question down front.
This is for both of you. I know you combined had 5 hits, but what did Sutton do, I guess, after that first inning when you got up 3-0? He had 6 straight scoreless innings. What was he doing that kind of kept y'all off balance, or was able to get out of jams when y'all were able to get people on base?
I think he just did a good job the whole game, just mixing his pitches. He was throwing fastball, cutter, changeup, and a slider. And just mixing up the speeds just a little bit was able to keep us off balance. We were out front some, so it was just hard for us to, after the first inning, we didn't really string anything together, and he just did a good job of keeping us off balance.
Like you said, same thing. He mixed his pitches well. He didn't leave anything over the heart of the plate, and when he did, we didn't capitalize on it. And he did a very good job to maintain the 3-0 lead that we had, and their bats came in and did their job. So you got to tip his cap.
Question down front.
For you guys, just being part of this team, this run, do you feel like you've been part of a group that's helped elevate this program and set the stage for good things to come here?
I do. As a fifth-year senior here now, I feel like it's all been a process to where we've come now, and I feel like the people that just came in, the people that are soon to come in, know that we're a winning program and that we expect to win and not just come in timid. So I do believe that we've set a tone in this program, and Coach Beazer himself has too. So it's going to be exciting to watch what is to come.
Yeah, as far as that goes, Coach Beazer came in here 4 years ago, and Lack was one of the first guys that was with him. Just that group of seniors, that group of guys really set the groundwork, and it's going to be hard to carry over what they've brought to the program, but we're going to do our best as underclassmen to keep it going.
The second row on the right.
What can you guys take away from this season? Trevor, you coming back, what do you hope you can take away from this and this experience coming back next year?
Well, we hope to get the same results as this year, just to move on a little farther. It's our first year to make a regional in over 10 years. We came up short last year, so really we just want to get back to this point. It'll be something that we're used to, something it won't seem as foreign, and I think we'll just be more prepared.
Any other questions for the student athletes? All right, thank you, gentlemen. Congratulations on your season. You're dismissed.
Thank you.
I will take questions for Coach Beazer, and we'll start in the back.
Coach, how confident were you in facing a Louisiana Tech squad that had all of them may possibly taken away from them last night, and they had very little rest to prep up for their game this morning?
I felt very confident and felt very good about going into today's game, and I think our players did too, and they responded quickly in that first inning. I think a key was, Sutton was off just a little bit to start the game, and we didn't capitalize in inning 2 and inning 3, and then all of a sudden, he found his second gear there and was really mixing up and just doing what he needs to do is just attack the zone and make our guys hit balls. And I thought we hit a lot of hard balls, but just didn't get a ton of breaks offensively.
Go front row here.
Coach, reflecting back, I guess, on this season and what this group accomplished, how satisfying has this run been, and what do you tell your departing players here?
It's been a good season, and that's really just you got a short little time at this point to actually address your seniors and your group, and one of the things that I wanted to really have more time to talk to them about is just how much I appreciate the work that they put in. They're setting a standard in our program it's committed to excellence, and I think we had a lot of guys that have bought into that over the last several years and just really gave it their all. I mean, we got to be realistic. We're still short just a little bit, and we've got to get those pieces in our program. And the hope is that with the success that we've had over the last few years of being dominant in the conference, coming in and making a regional, that we can start attracting those players that can give us that depth that we need. Just talking to our athletic director after the game, I think the one thing that hurt us is we just didn't have enough depth. The second half of the season, it was done on pure guts, and that's a testament to our seniors. It's when we go down 2 players on the position side, it weakened our defense, and that was probably the biggest obstacle that we had to overcome was our defensive play. We've got guys that I feel like can step in and swing it with any team in the country, but you still got to play good defense. You still got to have a little bit more depth on the pitching staff, and those are the things that we're working towards. We want to make sure that we form a deeper club, but again, it's the tone and it's everything that our upperclassmen have set. We just got to continue to build on it.
Go down the front row here.
Louisiana Tech's offense has been really hot the last 8 games. What did you think of their offense coming in, especially after that 1-0 game? Were you expecting them to be fired up and potentially put a lot of runs up on the board after getting blanked by Fullerton this morning?
Yeah, in the OVC, I mean, what we're used to is playing, high-scoring games. I know their offense is good. The biggest problem we had was keeping the ball in the park. They've got some guys that, they did exactly what they should. We made some bad pitches, and they really got on top of the ball and drove it out of the park, and we just had a tough time controlling that huge inning that they had. But we knew what type of offense we were dealing with, and we knew what type of game we were getting ready to lock into. We figured it was going to be a high-scoring game, and it was going to take us 7 or 8 runs to win the game, and obviously it took us a little bit more than that to win it.